If you don't have that faith in Allah, and you don't have that reliance on Allah, and if you don't trust Allah, you will be so sad. You will not be able to live a day. When I die, where am I going? I promise you, I trust Allah and His mercy. And I trust that I'm going to a better place. I have no option, subhanallah. I tried a little bit here and there. I seek forgiveness from Allah on a daily basis. I know I'm not an angel. I've committed sin here, there. We are human beings. But we seek the forgiveness of Allah. We are relatively good people, insha'Allah. We hope that Allah will give us paradise. And we will die with that conviction, and we will not let shaitan tamper with us to make us think that you are far from the mercy of Allah. When we have heard Allah is Ghafoor, Rahim, Tawwab, Ghaffar, etc. Wadud, most loving, most kind, most forgiving, most compassionate. I know those qualities of Allah. Why should I doubt Allah? For what? If I go back to Allah, wallahi, I'm going to a better place than I am right now. I'm not. Meaning, I am not shaking in my conviction at all. And this is what keeps a believer going. Otherwise, you become so depressed. You struggle with anxiety because you don't know what's going to come and you have no trust in Allah. That does not mean everyone who is struggling with anxiety has weak faith. No. But it does mean that faith would help you overcome anxiety. I was talking about You know, sometimes we desperately want something, we think it's good for us, we really feel we would like it, and Allah knows that it is not good for you. So Allah says sometimes you dislike something and He knows it's better for you. And sometimes you love something and He knows it's not good for you. So He keeps you towards that which is always beneficial. He has your back, basically. So it's amazing how Allah says in verse number 216, وَعَسَىٰ أَن تَكْرَهُوا شَيْئًا وَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. Sometimes you don't like something, it's better for you. So sometimes you like something and it's not good for you. Let's take a look at the crises we are facing. We have a situation where the world has changed, everything has turned upside down, people are struggling, people are complaining, people are being infected and affected, people have lost their jobs, people don't know where they're going to get the next morsel of food from in some cases, and so much more. Allah says, you know what, if all of that brought you closer to me, it was better for you. If all of that brought you closer to me, it was better for you. And sometimes we have made you lose a job because we know that if you open your own business, you will make much more money than the salary you were getting. So we made sure you lost that job. We did you a favor, but you cried for a while. The minute you got up and realized the favor of Allah, that's the very minute you began to achieve and receive the comfort. Sometimes you lose in terms of marriage, perhaps a divorce, perhaps you lost your spouse. Do you know that maybe the Almighty wants to give you someone 10 times better? And that's why the Almighty made you go through something you thought was so bad for you. Allah says, no, you don't know, we know. When you leave it to us and you just did your best and continued to do your best, we will make sure that you have actually achieved the comfort in the long run.